Shine Divine, my friends, and welcome to today's video where my purpose is to bring you encouraging and inspiring messages from the divine. I am so glad that you're here. Let's get started and see what message Spirit has for us today. As always, if it feels good to do so, I would encourage you to take a couple of deep, cleansing breaths to help you ground down into your own energy so that you may receive messages directly. Okay, Spirit, what message do you have for us today? Okay. Starting with the Angel of Finances. Honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive. God of Indulgence. It's all right. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence in balance is healthy. An Angel of Joyfulness. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. Interesting. So Spirit is immediately bringing up our finances and maybe our fears around scarcity and feeling like no matter how hard we try, there is not enough to go around. No matter how hard we work, it's never enough. And it feels like the message is a time-old message in that in order to bring in the abundance, in order to bring in the finances, we have to be able to recognize and identify the joy that we have already in our life, the areas in which we are already able to indulge. So it might not mean that you can go out and buy some, big ticket price frivolous thing. It's about being able to look in your everyday life. Where in your life do you have abundance? I feel like I've said this before. There has got to have been a message on this already at some point. But like I said, I do feel like it is a time-old message. It is one that at some point everyone has to deal with. And for some of you watching, this is what is going on in your life right now. You're really struggling, maybe financially, and Spirit is asking you to trust that the finances will be found. They will come in, but what's important to do right now is find where in your life you can already find indulgence. What in your life already brings you some type of joy, even if it's like a tiny little joy that most people would overlook. That is the lesson right now, is to be able to see what is often overlooked, what is often missed, in order, because you're so clouded by not having what you feel like you really need. And I'm not saying that you don't need the finances. Obviously, times are tough, people are struggling, and I get that. There's a bigger lesson at play, and it really is like, if you want to take encouragement from this video, Spirit is saying look into your day-to-day life and find and point out, identify where you already have this God of indulgence energy. What can you point at that you have an abundance of that maybe someone else wouldn't? But this is also a message of hope that finances are coming through. There is a period of indulgence and joyfulness that's coming in at some point in time for you. Like, that is something wondrous and magical is about to happen. It is on its way in, but in the meantime, it's really important to be able to identify and feel gratitude for what you do already have. I know that writing out gratitude lists are a very common thing to talk about, but they really can be very helpful in I mean, identifying the tiniest little thing as electricity, I mean, electricity is a huge deal, but it's something that often gets overlooked. Electricity, running water, access to some type of food, even if it's not the healthiest or most expensive or luxurious or indulgent meals, but having that access to food, starting with the very basics and then get very specific with it. What specifically about your life that you do have some type of indulgence in? And I swear by gratitude lists. I do. I find them to be very helpful, and I will regularly write out, like in my journal, because I also journal pretty much every day. I don't make gratitude lists every day, but I do journal every day. And being able to like look back, I often will have the same things listed in my gratitude list, but it's reaffirming that I have those things, that those are a part of my life. I am grateful for them. I would be sad if those things went away. And so it's reaffirming that like I am taken care of. I do have these things that I want and need. And, there's new things that can be added throughout time. I would just encourage you to, even if it's just for today, write out a gratitude list, things that you are grateful for. And it also helps open you up to the energy of receiving and the energy of abundance, indulgence. And Spirit is saying, like, this is on its way in. You will see an influx. But in the meantime, honor and give thanks to the blessings you are about to receive. Spirit says it, you are about to receive. But it's about giving thanks for it now. Okay, let's pull some cards. Let's pull some more cards. Let's go a little deeper. And it can definitely be incredibly frustrating, and I want to acknowledge that it can be incredibly frustrating when your paychecks don't seem to be going up, but the price of everything is going up, right? I want to acknowledge that there's frustration there, there's anger there, and that is valid emotion. But it is our responsibility to, like I said, be able to identify what we do already have. And that really does help in the long run. But I know that some of you are just so annoyed hearing that. And that's okay. You can be annoyed. I'm okay with that. You can be annoyed with the message. You can be annoyed with Spirit. You can be annoyed with the universe. You're allowed to be annoyed. Okay, so we've got 5 of Swords. I will heal myself. 7 of Cups. I trust myself to see the truth. Queen of Swords. I protect what matters to me. 6 of Swords. I know that peaceful times will come. Alright, so the 5 of Swords, we are obviously feeling very defeated at times. We feel like we've been through this before. We've heard this message before, and it's never gotten better. Why doesn't it get better? And you're feeling that defeat, and you're struggling with that. Like I said, you're allowed to feel frustrated. The 7 of Cups in conjunction with that is there's so much that we don't see. There's so much more going on. And that's why I feel like Spirit is asking us to be more aware of what we can see. So if we're not taking enough time, enough intention, enough energy to identify, recognize, point out what we literally can see in our life, the good, where we are indulgent. If we're not willing to take the time to see that, then why would the universe open up other things unseen? So the Seven of Cups, yes, there are unseen things going on. So in the meantime, in order to get access to that, it's important for us to be able to identify and feel that gratitude for what we do already have. I hope that makes sense. Queen of Swords, we have the power. Okay, we're coming in Queen of Swords energy. We're taking care of business. We are bringing in our own power. We're protecting what is important to us. And like, we're showing up as this Queen of Swords energy. Like, a solution is on the way for it. Like, there is a safe haven. There is a conclusion to the Five Swords energy. So it's interesting the way that it has come out this way. We're starting with this Five of Swords, really intense, frustrated, defeated energy, and it's ending with the Six of Swords. Like, we have made it through. There is a conclusion, and in the middle, it's like we've got this Queen of Swords energy. It is within our power. It is within our reach to find a way to really bring in the finances the way that we are desiring. Let's pull some more. The Devil, I am free of whatever is holding me back. I love that message. Seven of Pentacles, I trust my ideas and my direction. Yes. Queen of Cups, I trust my knowing and follow my heart. And that's coming out directly under that Queen of Swords. So definitely, like, you have the power within you to have the life that you want, to make the changes that you need. It just takes a little courage. It takes really stepping into that power. And the Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh, 3 queens. I am naturally creative. You are so much more powerful than you are giving yourself credit for in whatever situation that you are in. You have the ability to really truly embody that queen energy, and in doing so, it is going to help you bring that more of that finance in, more of that abundance, more of that prosperity. But again, it's coming back to being able to see what you already have and being like, yeah, I want things to be different. I want more than what I'm getting, but I can also acknowledge these are the good things going on in my life. And I'm grateful for that. I'm so grateful for that. But you don't have anything to worry about. You've got 3 queens showing up in this reading for you. And Angel of Finances, God of Indulgence, Angel of Joyfulness, that is all on its way in. And now it's time for you to really just step in that power, in that belief. Like, I am this queen energy. I am the queen of my own life. I make things happen. I have the ability to do that. And I'm not gonna stay stuck in this Five of Swords energy of feeling defeated and nothing ever works out and I don't have what I want, and we're not staying there. Like, the Devil is coming in and we're saying, I'm free of whatever is holding me back. We're free of that mindset, letting that go. And we're stepping into, I trust that what I can't see right now will be shown to me. And I trust my ideas and my direction because I've got that queen energy that is just ready to take me through to the Six of Swords, to saying we're no longer defeated. We've figured it out. And now we're indulging in our prize. That's very exciting. That is very exciting. Okay, let's pull a lasting message. And I might as well pull from the Angels of Abundance deck as well, since it's very clearly about finances. But let's pull from here. What's the final message? Second to final message, I guess. For those of us that are feeling frustrated about our finances, what is the final message for those that are feeling frustrated about their finances? Ring around the moon. Protection. You're protected. It's going to be okay. Your finances are protected. And be grateful for that protection. That's part of this as well. Talk to the moon. Communicate. For some of you, it's a direct message. It's a very specific message that what's really holding you back is the fact that you're not willing to open up and speak your truth. And so for some of you, I feel like in order to bring in more money, you have to be more, not in, I was going to say in people's faces, but not in like an aggressive way, but you have to get back to talking to people, socializing. Like that's going to open up different avenues of like revenue or opportunity to get you more into the flow of receiving. I feel like for some of you, you're again playing very, very small, keeping to yourself, and you've had to do that out of protection, but Spirit is saying you are protected and it is safe to get back out and start being face to face with people, communicating with people, you know, going on these new adventures. And in doing so, that opens up, it's like a domino effect, and it opens up to new opportunities for you to increase your finances, if that's what you're wanting to do, of course. Okay, lastly, let's pull from the Angels of Abundance deck. I was not expecting to do this, but let's do it. All right, Spirit, what is the final message for those that are frustrated with their finances? Cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours and no one can take it from you. You are protected. There's no need to compete as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. Don't be afraid to get out and communicate. Start collaborating, cooperating, connecting with others. For some of you, that is vital to increasing this financial situation, is connecting with others. I feel like that was like a final message right in there at the end. But yeah, you are protected. Your finances are protected. A time of indulgence and joyfulness is on its way in for you. But in the meantime, be grateful for what you do have. Be so open to identifying the teeny tiniest little things in your life that you can point out and say, hey, I'm grateful for that. Because that's when things start to really change for you. Thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Shine Divine.